Hi folks, it's Al here. I got a little project to do today. I'm going to take you along with, see if we can make it work. I recently purchased a 2004 Infiniti. I sold my truck, which was a diesel, and prices of diesel, as you know, are ridiculous. So I sold it and got enough money to purchase this and put a couple dollars in my pocket. However, it's equipped with trailer hitch and all that stuff, but it doesn't have the electric brake controller in it. So I'm going to work on putting that in and see if we can make the brakes work. Here we go. Okay, so here's the inside. I didn't film everything because I was getting frustrated and stuff, but to give you an idea, the YouTube videos said the controller plug was just hanging down there. You could find it easy. Wasn't easy as I thought, and as I mentioned, so I took the bottom panel off, the lower panel off the dash, and every video I watched said that it was hiding up in here by the steering column or over above the thing. However, it wasn't. It was hiding way over here behind all those panels, and you couldn't see up in there to even see it. So anyway, this came automatically, or this comes attached to the vehicle. Secondly, this was in the vehicle, which is a factory Nissan, come with the vehicle as factory Nissan or Infiniti plug that you attach to your brake controller, which I have this brake controller. So anyway, and for further information, see the color of the wires on the brake controller. That's standard on all brake controllers. However, Infiniti or Nissan factory plugs, the wires are all different colors and all in different spots. So to make things a little easier, I downloaded the schematics for the brake controllers and the Infiniti plug for the aftermarket plug. And of course, it looks like that. So what I did was I just put this, do this like that, set that like that, and then I just hooked up the wires from the brake controllers to the coordinated wires with the plug here, and it should work out real good. So anyway, with all that done, and I'm going to try to fish this wire through there somewhere and plug it in, and we will see if it works. It's reading the book, it says it should work without the key or anything like that. So let's try to fish that thing through. I think I'm going to run it up here. Trying to do this one-handed is kind of a joke, but we'll make it work. Okay, well that come through there pretty easy. So now I'll just plug them in, see what that does. See if I can plug them in one-handed here. Look at that, plugged right in. Now, get that back kind of hiding out of the way there. It doesn't interfere with the switches when I put the dash back on. Like that. Okay, now it says if we move the lever, the light should illuminate and go from light to darker. Let's see. Say the light works. Yes, it does. Or light to brighter. I'm sorry. So yeah, it works. Yeah, but if we step on the brake, okay, works that way. So let's put this thing back together, and then we'll figure out how to mount that box under the dash or on the front of the dash somewhere. Okay, let's give me a minute here and we'll find the parts. Okay. We'll work on tying that wire up after we see where the controller is going to be located. Okay, so that'll go like that. I'm going to set you down a minute while I put the screws back in it, and then we'll start over. Okay, so got that mounted back up in there. Now we got. Okay, so I got the dash back in place, and the switches in it. The switches here, they just pop in from the back, so that wasn't a big deal. There's only 2 screws down here, one there and one over by the OBD2 thing. Just screws the bottom in place, and the upper part just has tabs here and here. I think there's one down here, and basically the same on the other side. So it just snaps in place. Only took about maybe 2 minutes, but probably not even that long. So the next project is to mount this somewhere, probably over here somewhere, and then zip tie the wires up in out of the way. So I'll bring you back when I get that. If I don't break it by throwing it on the floor, I'll bring you back when I get that mounted up, and then we'll step on the brakes again and see if it still works. There we go. Okay, so my brain is telling me I really don't want to drill holes in that thing. I could drill holes in the plastic, but that that usually breaks right out. The screws, plastic doesn't hold very well. This isn't very heavy. It's not very heavy. So my other thought is double-edged tape. So I'm going to try to apply the tape to the brake controller, and then apply it up right in here somewhere, and hopefully that'll hold it in place. Get measurement here and see if I can do that. Again, I'm not very good at doing this videography one-handed. Probably should have grabbed a little, I don't know, some kind of stand or whatever. I'm going to guess about that long. Let me cut it off and see if I can make it work. Okay, so there you have it. Double-edged tape stuck to that. Make sure this is clean under here, and I'll stick it up there and tie the wires up, and we should be in business. I'll get back to you. Okay, that seemed like a good place to mount it. Seems like it's solid. It works. So now I can hook up to my trailer and actually use the trailer brakes, and should be ready to go. Seemed like a pretty simple installation. Once I found the plug, it wasn't where Nissan or Infiniti said it would be. It was way over there above the brake pedal, kind of tucked back in there where you couldn't see it until I pulled that cover off. And I would have rather moved the brake controller over here, but that's right where the OBD2 connection is, so I don't want to block that either. So, but it seems like it's out of the way. I don't think I will hit it from the throttle to the brake. Seems like there's plenty of room, and it works. So, anyway, we're at that. That's pretty much it. Okay, so there you have it. That was a little tutorial on how to install a brake controller on the 2004 Infiniti QX56. Of course, it doesn't mean that's the right way to do it. I'm not a professional, so you don't have to follow my instructions. Do your homework. Look at the different options you have, and do it that way. I just used what I had here. You can go down to the parts store and buy those cord adapters for $16 and buy your brake controller, whatever one you like. They make all different kinds, and they make those adapters to fit them. So you might want to go that route. At any rate, I've got it done, and it worked out okay. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye.